All right, folks. Culture Casino has been to Dollywood. First time in how long, Culture?
Oh, decades. I was a youngin'. It was Silver Dollar City back then. That's how long ago it was.
Okay, so a few years ago, because you're a young guy, Culture. You're spry, as they say these days. Kids are saying that. I don't know if you heard them. Culture, you went to Dollywood and with a bunch of us, and I think everybody had a great time. Give us your thoughts on Dollywood and how does it compare to the other theme parks that you've been to? And is it worth the time of people saying, you know what? Maybe it's not Orlando this time. Maybe it's Tennessee, or maybe I'm not going to Knott's Berry Farm. Maybe I'll go to Dollywood this time. Culture, how do you assess it? Is that worth people's time? And give us your honest thoughts, please.
Oh, goodness. I can tell you that the word wholesome has one location in the United States right now, and it is Dollywood. It was.
What did they put in your cinnamon bread? They've laced it.
No. First of all, the cinnamon bread is worth going just by itself. Sorry.
You agree it's French toast?
True.
Jonas says it's cinnamon bread. I say it's actually just a loaf of French toast.
No, I think it's a loaf of the best cinnamon roll you've ever had. It's so good.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, especially with the icing that you can get on the side and everything else. I was blessed to enjoy a wonderful day, one of the absolute last days before actual summer hits that part of the country, which I think officially happened yesterday. But it was delightful. It was like walking through an older version of Disneyland, where it was so respectful of its surroundings and understood where it was coming from. It had, nice little, we pointed them out as we were there, the topiaries and everything else that were real topiaries. They aren't the strange fabrications that you find oftentimes in theme parks these days. The old areas are still there, so there's plenty of things to do for all ages, from youngsters all the way through the coaster kids. And you can eat your way all day through this park and not get all the food in you. It was so good. And I have to tell you that the old train that has been converted back to its oil roots, it was just a pleasure to ride upon. And I got a sneak peek, Pro. I don't know if you know this, but I got a sneak peek into the backside of the new attraction that's being built there. If you go for no other reason this summer, hopefully it's as soon as that attraction's been completed, you are going to get to ride on one of the very first North American hybrid coasters that combine a water ride and a roller coaster. It's extraordinary.
Culture, what all did you ride at Dollywood? What did you do?
Well, the two premiere.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't get it all done, and I don't think anybody would. I think you're going to be so distracted by the live entertainment. Pro was fantastic. While I was there, I was taken aback. But I think the two attractions that stood out the most were the old wooden roller coaster that I rode on, which by no stretch of the imagination, it was incredibly intense, very, very much not unlike the coaster at Six Flags, which is an old wooden coaster like Colossus. It's not nearly as tall, but in fact, I think I might even be on that coaster that you have video of right there. We
have a great photo of Fake Wizard on that coaster. Let me tell you.
Yeah. He was very much faking it out. Let me tell you. He and I had a good time on that. And then we went to get on the Mystery Mine, Pro, which I still think might have been my most enjoyable moment. The inversions on Mystery Mine are super fun. They're not necessarily high speed, but you have some of that, that lovely straight up and then straight down kind of experience. I think it's the only one of its kind in North America. Somebody special told me that.
Yeah.
And look, everything else was delightful. There's nothing there that fell short of expectations. If anything, it set new expectations.
So, Ron, you went to Dollywood a couple years ago, year ago. What did you think going there? Because I know you actually worked at Silver Dollar City, which is a sister park. What did you think about Dollywood in comparison to the other parks?
Dollywood is, in some ways, what I might refer to as pure Americana in the best sense of that word. I love the cultural impact that it has, the family feeling that it has. Obviously, you're surrounded by just gorgeous nature as you're going into the Appalachians and Smoky Mountains. It's just Dollywood's an amazing a park. It's really underrated when it comes to how families think of a theme park vacation. When they think, like, so many families gravitate towards Disney because I guess for decades, Disney it's the marketing, right? The marketing was great. And it's people go there now to Disney because of the residual of that marketing. That's how good it was. If you had, I think, better marketing for places like Silver Dollar City and Dollywood, and maybe they don't have because they'd just be so overrun, they wouldn't know what to do. The popularity, why is crazy, and there are, how many rides are there? Dollywood's like loaded with rides,
60, something like that. It's up there with Disneyland, and I'll tell you this, Ron. I think Dollywood's got to expand to grow its attendance. I think it's at capacity when we were there, the parking lot was filled the entire way, and yet what was amazing was the crowd levels were huge. But the rides handled it. When you have 60 rides operating efficiently, it just handles it. And it was amazing to see that. Valiant Renegade still bought the Lion Skipper to check it out and see what he thought about it. But it was a lot of fun. MJ, Erica, hearing about Dollywood and how some of these theme parks are doing in comparison to Disney right now, I'm starting to think that I would put Dollywood at the 4th best park in the country. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know if you all, what your thoughts were that, but I really thought about this, and I had it at number 5, and I've changed my mind. So if I think about this, okay, we've got Epic Universe, I think is the top theme park in North America right now. Then I think I'm going to go with Islands of Adventure. Folks, you can disagree with me, okay? You let me know your list in the chat in the comments. Then I'm going to say number 3 is probably going to be Disneyland proper. And then I had thought about this, and I was putting Magic Kingdom ahead of Dollywood, but then I realized there are some real negatives to Magic Kingdom. Getting in, getting out, the lines can be atrocious. Getting food is difficult. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I think Dollywood is number 4, and I think Magic Kingdom is number 5 on my list now. MJ, Erica, what do you all think about that?
I say it's fair to think that way. I would still put Islands of Adventure at number 1 and then probably put Epic at number 2 or 3. But that's just my opinion. I would like to know the logistics. You gentlemen going to Dollywood, how was it? Was it seamless going in? Security, admission? Do they have a lot of accommodations for people with ADA?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, the difficulty is they've got all kinds of mobility scooters and everything you need, and the ADA is there. Dollywood is not a level terrain. It has ups and downs because it's built into a mountain. Now those pathways wind, and you can traverse them, and your mobility scooter will be just fine on it. But just understand, if you're going to try to walk it and you're not in great shape, you're going to get a little bit of a workout because there are areas where you have to incline.
Yeah.
So take a lot of breaks.
In Georgia's like that.
Yep.
We got a rude awakening at that park.
The great thing is all those breaks can be done in those restaurants.
Yes.
So you're good.
Like you said, Culture, there's a lot of places to sit down and relax and rest as a family. That's nice. And the food is bar none. I mean, it sounds like a great time. I'm looking forward to it. Did you guys try the fried chicken?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
That's what we're looking forward to.
I was with Lorne, which means you automatically have chicken.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. That's right. Culture. There's one thing I like.
The smells. The smells in Dollywood.
Oh, the apple pie. Somebody asked about that. Did you guys try the apple pie?
We took for a live stream we were doing with Marvin. We actually had someone, I don't remember if it was maybe one of Valiant Renegade's daughters, go put their hand next to the apple pie so people could understand just the size of the thing. I mean, honestly, you could if the apple pie was left out and became stale, you could use it as a tire on a medium-sized vehicle. It's huge.
Good Lord.
It's enormous. And what's great is when you buy the pie, if you buy the whole pie, they give you the cast iron that they cooked it in as well.
That's excellent. So that's a nice souvenir.
So you get a $70 pan with a $200 confectionery delight.
Oh, so that's $200. Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. Okay, so Culture.
It's enormous. Yeah.
Before we wrap this segment, though, I just wanted to take the chance. We traveled a lot. We were all over the place. I know that there were adventures that were experienced by you.
Yeah.
But Culture,
yes,
you also went whitewater rafting. The man on the left is Jonathan Watson. He is the guy who runs one of the biggest Lord of the Rings websites out there. He's really a popular guy in the Tolkien kind of topics. And we love Jonathan. He's a great guy. Yes. You and Jonathan went whitewater rafting during your most recent trip. Culture, people don't associate you with whitewater rafting, but you, sir, braved the rapids.
I did.
And we have discovered that there is basically nothing that you fear. You will go into the maelstrom and you come out like a man on the other side. I'm amazed at just how active and just you are a man's man. You are super masculine, Culture. You're ready to dive in.
I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself more than you would know. But no, honestly, this is another adventure you can certainly have in that part of the country, and it is unmatched. It is physically taxing, but not too much. And it does require a little bit of resolve and fortitude, but I enjoyed every moment of this. It was something I am grateful that I did. I took a chance,
Take a chance.
It's nice to be able to do things right after you came out of all the turmoil.
Yeah.
God bless you, Culture. I'm
Very
glad
proud of you,
enjoyed
Culture.
yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Culture.
We had a good time.
My understanding is there's a video of this.
Oh, there is. Yes.
Can we expect that in the near future we can get to watch as you brave the rapids?
We can, and I can actually. I'm working with the cameraman on acquiring footage that I can edit. It's because we used a 360-degree camera.
Nice.
So you could see everything that was around us
In
real
4K,
time.
right? 4K, 360.
4K. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'll be sharing that with everybody from the perspective of the cameraman for my part of the adventure. Everybody, I'm going to tell you, when you go whitewater rafting, you are experiencing something individually, but also together as a group, because you work together as a team to get through that entire thing. And we were on, look, these are class 4, class 5 rapids. It's no joke, but you could go if you were up for more adventure. You could certainly do the stuff that's higher up the river. But this was an awful lot of fun. They have all the equipment available for you. You can even buy suits and T-shirts and whatnot there. And it was
nice.
it was a wonderful day.
Bottom line, folks, as cool as you think that Culture might be, he's even cooler in real life. So get ready. Videos on the way. He's a wild man, and he's having fun at Dollywood and on the whitewater rapids of the area.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.